Hey G-Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool middle right here, and basically what this is a cordless stick vacuum. If you see, the one that we got right here is from this brand, and they call this the S610, and this is basically what the product looks like when you guys first get it. So you see on the bottom right here, they do provide guys some specs and features on here. But first let me actually open this up to show you guys what the inside looks like. Alright, so when you guys first open up, this actually looks like inside. So you see there's a lot of stuff inside right here, but let's take it all out. So right here we see they probably got the quick starter guide and the user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. Right here they probably got a tool that's used to clean the product. So one side is the brush and the other side is the blade. So that way you can use it to kind of cut off any hair to get stuck inside. They provide guys one of the heads that's in use. So this is what the bottom part looks like. And here is the top. Right here we do have the second head or accessory. So when you guys take it out, here is basically what the product looks like. So this is basically like a 2-in-1. So you guys can use it like that. Or if you guys want to push this part down, then you guys get a brush option, which is pretty cool. But it's actually really easy for you guys to change it. Just push on this button to pull it up. Just like that. And that way you can change it from this one to the other one. So those are 3 different heads that's provided for you guys so far. Right here they provide guys the wall mount and also some screws that you can use to screw it on. So that way you can mount the vacuum on to actually wall mount if you guys want to. And right here we do have the pole or the stick. So when you guys take it out, here is basically what the product looks like. So here's that side, and here's this side. And the cool thing about this pole is the fact that it does give you guys the option to extend it. So this is the shortest in go. But if you guys push this part down, you guys extend it further, so that way it can be longer, which is pretty cool. And then once you guys are done, push it again to extend it back together. So that is the pole or the stick. When you guys take off that layer, you guys can see there's a lot of stuff inside, and I can't tilt it too much. Let's take it all out. So right here they do provide a cable that you can plug in to actually recharge it. Here they probably got the filter. I believe this might be one of the backup filters that you can use. Right here they probably got the battery that you can plug in to actually activate it. And the bottom part is where you guys can plug in the cable to recharge it. And right here you can see we do have the indicator light to show you guys when it's charging and the battery life that's on here. And the way how you guys take it out is by pushing this button to release it. And I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. And then right here, we have the bottom of the actual vacuum. So if you can see when you guys rotate it, it does go left and right and up and down as well. And it does look like it does stand up, but we'll test that out in a second. You can see how when I push it forward, it kind of stays in place. But definitely really cool how she gave you guys the option to go 360 rotatable if you guys want to. Right here we do have the brand logo, and on the side we do have the 2 wheels. So that way when you guys do roll on the floor, it does glide really easily. Right here in front we do have the LED light. So that way when you got the vacuum at night, you can definitely see everything really clearly. And then here is basically what the bottom part looks like. So you can see we do have all the different brush on here that will help you guys vacuum everything and kind of brush your floor to make sure it's clean. So that way there's no hair that gets stuck on the floor. And then right here on this side we do have a little button for you guys to kind of release it. So that way you can take this part out to kind of clean it if you guys want to. So just like this. And that way you can take this part out and clean it. And once you guys clean it, you can put it back in and also put it back on the cover as well. Just like that. And it's all set. And then last but not least, we do have the actual head. So if you guys take it out, here is basically what the product looks like. So top right here, we do have the power button for you guys to activate it. Right here, we do have the indicator light to show you guys the battery percentage and also probably the different levels. Right here, we do have the brand logo. Right here, we do have the button for you to push to activate the product. Right here is where you guys want to insert the head. And then right here, we do have the dustbin. So if you guys want to open it, push right here. And that will open it up. If you guys need to clean or replace the filter, you basically want to just go like this. Just twist it and take it out really easily. So you see inside we already have a filter. So the other one I showed you guys earlier, that is basically a backup filter. But once you guys are done, you can put it back in and twist it to lock it. And then close the part back up. And it's all set. And you guys can see right here, they also mentioned how you want to wash this part regularly and let it air dry before you guys put it back in. So that way you can maintain the product for a longer period of time. And the bottom part right here is where you're going to put in the battery. And that is basically everything that's on the product. So now I'm going to set everything up together to show you guys how it works. So let's put in the battery first to show you guys how to put it in and how to take it out. So when you insert it in, you have to put it in this way. Slide it in. Make sure it locks in. Once you guys lock it in, if you guys push on the button right here, that is how you guys turn it on and change the different speed level on here. So if you guys do it again. There's basically 2 ways for you to control it. You have to increase or lower right here, or you can push on the button to change the different speed level or power on here. So there's basically a high and a low. And they mentioned on one full charge it can give you guys up to 45 minutes of usage. And that is only if you guys use it in the lowest speed level or the lowest power. If you guys use it the highest power on here, then obviously you will not get that 45 minutes that mentions. But basically, like I mentioned, you unplug in the cable in the bottom right here to recharge it. Or if you guys want to, you can definitely take this part out by pushing a button and just pull it out really easily. So that is basically how you guys do the button controls on here and also how to put in the battery. Now let's put on everything else. So for the next part, we want to insert the pole in. So just like this, make sure it snaps in. And once you guys do that, you're gonna put the last part, which is right here. Or if you guys want to, you can definitely put these on as well. So just like this. So once you guys snap it in, you can use it like that. And if you guys want to take it out, push the button and take it out really easily. Same thing applies to the other head right here. It's locked in. If you guys push it again, you can take it out really easily. And last but not least, if you guys want to put it on this head, just go like this, lock it in, and it's all set. So here is basically what the bottom part looks like once you guys do fully set it up. And if you guys turn it on, that is basically what the bottom looks like when you guys do turn it on. So you see when we do turn it on, there is an LED light that pops on. If you guys can see the power that's on the bottom. When you guys use it on low, it's definitely pretty strong. But when you guys turn it on high, it's even stronger. And like I mentioned, if it's too short for you guys, you do have the option to push the part right here to extend it. Just like that, really easily. And if it's too long, you have to push it again to bring it back in. And also for those that are curious about where to actually hang the product onto the wall mat right here, you basically want to hang it in the back of the dustbin just like this, and that will support it. And I also want to let you guys know in terms of the filter that's inside, there's 5 different stages of filtering. So that way the air is still clean after you guys use the vacuum cleaner. But definitely really cool how the product is super flexible, so that way you guys can vacuum it normally. Or if you guys want to go underneath like your sofa or your bed, you do have the option available, which is pretty cool. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now let's go test it out to show you guys how it works in real time when you guys actually use it. And then we'll come back and talk more about it in a second. So before we actually test it out, let me show you guys how to charge it. So what you're gonna do is plug in the cable right here. And once you guys plug it in, if you can see the light pops on right here to show you guys that's charging. So basically when all 3 of the light bar pops on, then that is how you guys know when it's fully charged. And if you guys try to turn it on when it's charging, it won't work. So you do need to unplug the cable before you can use it. And then obviously if you guys want the best power on the actual product, you do want to let it fully charge first before you use it. But for this test, I do want to use it to show you guys how it works for now. So right now, if you see, we do have to extend it. And this is how long the actual vacuum is for you guys to extend it. If you guys lower it back together, this is how low it can be. But very easy and very simple for you guys to extend it if you guys do want to. And if you guys try to have it stand up, it just falls back down. Alright, so let's test it out and see how it works. So this is on low. If you guys turn it high, you guys can hear the product is actually really quiet when you guys do use it. Definitely way more quiet than other vacuums I've tested in the past. But when you guys look at the inside, you can definitely see the dust and the hair that's inside that got stuck. But the product definitely works in terms of sucking up all the dust in the setup, which is pretty nice. But that is basically what the product looks like when you guys do fully set it up. Alright, welcome back guys. So next up, quick test, the product definitely actually does work, actually works quite well. So I'm not sure if you can see it in the video or not, but when you guys use the product, it does vacuum everything really well in the floor. So if you guys are a pet owner and there's a lot of pet hair in the floor, this will definitely suck up all your pet hair, which is pretty cool. And if you guys notice when we do use the product, it does have a really strong light. So that way you can see where you guys are vacuuming at night, especially if it's pretty dark. But if you see from the video, when we test out the self-standing option, it doesn't work. So if you guys are trying to look for a cordless stick vacuum that stands up by itself, this one does not do that. So you do need to mount this against the wall or something to actually hold it up. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now the unboxing and testing product. Now the end question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these. Especially if you guys are trying to look for a high quality cordless stick vacuum that has a similar design and similar benefit as this one right here, where you can use at home, in office, or anywhere else, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously if it's those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, now basically don't buy one and save your money for something else that you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.